He entered into a boat and crossed over, and again after some days he came into his own city, Capernaum. It was heard that he was in the house. Immediately many were gathered together, so that there was no more room, not even around the door, and he spoke the word to them. On one of those days he was teaching, and there were Pharisees and teachers of the law sitting by, who had come out of every village of Galilee, Judea, and Jerusalem. The power of the Lord was with him to heal them. Behold, 4 people came, and they sought to bring a paralyzed man in to lay before Jesus. Not finding a way to bring him near to him because of the multitude, they went up to the housetop and led a paralyzed man, lying on a cot, down through the tiles into the middle before Jesus. Jesus, seeing their faith, said to the paralytic, "Son, cheer up, your sins are forgiven you." But there were some of the scribes and the Pharisees sitting there, and began to reason in their hearts, and said to themselves, "Why does this man speak blasphemies like that? Who can forgive sins but God alone? Who is this that speaks blasphemies? Who can forgive sins but God alone? This man blasphemes." But immediately Jesus, perceiving their thoughts in his spirit, that they so reasoned within themselves, knowing their thoughts, answered them, "Why do you think evil, and why are you reasoning these things in your hearts? For which is easier, to tell the paralytic, 'Your sins are forgiven,' or to say, 'Get up and take your bed and walk'? But that you may know that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins." Then he said to the paralyzed man, "I tell you, get up and take your mat, and go up to your house." Immediately he arose, took up that mat which he was lying on, and went out in front of them all, and departed to his house, glorifying God. But when the multitude saw it, they were all amazed, and they marveled and glorified God, who had given such authority to men, saying, "We never saw anything like this." They were filled with fear, saying, "We have seen strange things today."